I'm getting my shit together. My shit is not together. I don't want to be. Oh man, it doesn't say that I'm live streaming yet. But I am live streaming. It says upcoming, but I'm actually doing it. Hold on, I can't get to. It's not saying it's the, like here's my page and like this little my thing right here should be my it should say I'm live right now, but it doesn't say that. It's all lies. Maybe if I close out the app and I reopen the app and then I go to my homepage, I won't be lied to by the fucking app. There we go. See, now it says it's live. It's got the little red ring around it. So if I click on it, there's me. And now I've got to get this other one going. Nope. I don't want to have myself on repeat. Hello. I think I just thought of the Pink Floyd song. One that started, is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Just nod if you can hear me. Is there anyone at home? Come on, now. I hear you feeling down. I can ease your pain. Get you on your feet again. Relax. I need some information first. Just the basic facts. Can you show me where it hurts? There is no pain you are receiving. Okay, I gotta stop singing because I might get the words wrong and then I'd feel bad. There's like a tickle in my throat. I don't like it. It's making me uncomfortable. It's making me uncomfortable. Alright. So, before I started live streaming today, I decided not to go through hair and makeup. I gave them the day off, my hair person and my makeup person. And my, what do you call the person that dresses you? Who picks out your outfit? My costumer. So, like I didn't have my nails done. Okay. What's on the agenda for today? I don't know. Oh, I have an intro. I didn't do my intro yesterday because I was out shopping. I was out shopping yesterday. I had to go grocery shopping. Good evening, and welcome to the insert show name here. Is it called a show? No. Good evening, and welcome to the insert title here. I'm your host, Walton B. James. My co-host is Yoda. You can't see him. Witty remark. Tonight's topics are, insert topic list here. Thank you for watching. It's a work in progress. Now, yesterday, whilst my daughter was here, she asked me if I would give her a ride today. It was tomorrow is what she asked, but that was yesterday, which would make it today. I don't know how to word that and make that make sense, except for the way that I just did. Anyway, my daughter asked me if I would give her a ride. It's like around 8 p.m. this evening, so we might have to go for a ride if that's still on. But I did ask her, I said, okay, cool, you need to like send me a message to remind me because I'm gonna forget. But I did remember, but I got no message, so I don't know if it's on or not. But she needed me to give her a ride to a rave. That's what she said. She was going to a rave. No, she wasn't. She needed me to give her a ride to her sister's work. And then her sister was going to take her to a rave. And I'm like, okay. Around 8 o'clock this evening, I'm like, wow. 8 o'clock, huh? That's late for me. It's gonna be late for me because I have to start. I got a job. I'm employed. I'm not employed yet, but I start work on Monday. It's been a long time since I had a job. Like a year and 9 months, a year and 8 months. It's been a long time. So I got a job to start 6 a.m. I have to readjust my whole schedule of doing nothing, which I think I can handle. But I'm concerned about the puppy because I need to make sure that he goes pee before I leave, and I don't know if he's gonna want to. I guess he'll catch on pretty quick, and I guess I'll probably have to come home and clean up pee on that first day, maybe too. I have to adjust my thermostat because I'm here all day long, so I keep it at a certain temperature, but I can actually have it where I'm away. It's the same temperature all the time. Never changes. It's always the same temperature. Because I'm always here. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. I'm not popular. I have no friends. I have no nothing. All right. First message of the day goes to Molly Gothatelli. Gothatelli? I like Gothatelli. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I hope I'm doing it correctly. Molly Gothatelli says, hello to the early birdies, and then emoji. Hello, Molly Gothatelli. And that's just fun to say, Molly Gothatelli. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue, but it's close. Molly Gothatelli. Hilda Mouse says, hi, Hilda Mouse. Says, hello, Walton and people. Zane S says, hi, Zane S. Says, I like your outfit, Walton. Thank you. My stylist was out today, so I did choose this outfit myself. I've got a charcoal gray camouflage. I don't know what kind of camouflage that is particular. Generic camouflage. And Zayna said, oh wait, hold on. Hope Star says, hi Hope Star. Zayna says, I got a new tarantula yesterday. I heard they can walk on water. Is that true? Can tarantulas walk on water? I heard they were like super light, like birds are super light. Zayna says in all capital letters, if you like I'm being yelled at. Oh my gosh, congratulations, Walton. Oh yeah, I got a job. Gonna be working from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we'll see how that goes with the live broadcasting, but I love broadcasting. Live streaming at 6 p.m. on the reg. Seems like it should still be okay, but I'm not sure. I mean, I assume I'm getting a job, but not like getting a life. I assume that I'll leave the house, go to work, come straight back home. I do need to get gas in my car because I'm almost out of gas, and I don't want to have my first day have to stop and get gas. Okay, Zane S says, I'm going to take a shower, Walnuts. I will return. Okay, you can turn your phone up really loud while you're taking a shower if you wanted to. Brandon Julian Windsor. Hi, Brandon Julian Windsor. Says, hey, Walton and Yoda, congratulations on the new job. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm all caught up, man. I kick ass. Look how good I'm doing. I kick ass. I'm all caught up. I'm excited. Yeah, the job. It's working for a company that I'm familiar with. I used to work at a company, and then there was another company that company did a lot of business with all the time, and I had to work with their people numerous times, so I'm familiar with this other company. So it's not me going in blind. I'm familiar. I'm familiar with them, which is a good thing. So. Yay, I get to go to work now. Super excited to do something. And it'll be stuff that I am very familiar with and I'm really good at. I think this shirt hides the dandruff, so I think I can play with my hair all I want to. I've been, like, during the day, I just thought to do this, during the day. All day long when I'm not live streaming, I've got 2 cell phones and there's 2 televisions in this living room that I'm in right now. So I log into all of them and then I watch, like there's a TV going over right there. I'm watching an old live stream of mine. I mean, it's on, I'm not watching it. I just let this old live stream just play all day long in the hopes of making my watch time go up, and Yeah, getting closer to monetization. I mean, I don't think it's possible, but I think I'll get close, but I won't get it because that's the way it was before. I got really, really close and I didn't get it. Oh man, I can go to YouTube Studios, analytics. On the analytics page, scroll over the top here and I got subscribers. For September, how many subscribers do I have in September? So this is my pie chart that tells me how many subscribers I have in May. I got over 2,000 subscribers in May. But for September, which I have highlighted here, I have negative 50. So the bar goes down. So I don't think YouTube likes me. I try to be nice to the algorithm, not say anything bad about it, but I don't think the algorithm likes me. Bummer. Oh no.
Reality check.
Reality's so unreal. So anyway, that's depressing. So I remember having at one point 11,695 subscribers. I have 11,647 subscribers right now. So that means that I've gotten subscribers, and then I've gotten a few subscribers this month, but I've lost way more than that. My videos are depressing. Maybe I should delete them all. If I deleted all my videos, I probably wouldn't lose any more subscribers. Because people really only unsubscribe when they see a video they don't like. They're like, oh man, I don't want to watch this. It's really hot in here. I'm gonna change my air conditioner. I can do that from here. It's fancy. Not really. It's the most basic. I think it's a Nest. I think it's the most basic Nest thermostat that there is. I got an email, and it said it was from the electric company, Ameren UE, I think is the name of the electric company. I don't remember. So I got an email. They said, hey, you can get a thermostat for $1. A really nice one, not a nice one, but a basic Nest one, a smart thermostat. And I'm like, that can't be real. But I looked at it and it looked pretty damn real. So, I clicked on the link. I risked it all, man. And I clicked on the link. And it's like, sure as shit, it was a real thing. They just put $1. They didn't even charge me like outright. They just made my bill $1 higher. And then sure as hell, I got my thermostat in the mail. It's on the wall over there. Like, that's awesome. I set it up for the economy. I think there's an economy mode, I want to say. I don't know what the mode is where it's set up so that the power company can adjust my thermostat if there's too much demand on power, it'll raise the temperature. Which it's done a couple of times, and I've been like, damn, it is fucking hot in here, and then I had to go fix it and make it lower, and then it was better. It used to, I have it set at like 75, but there were times it got kind of chilly in here, and I'm like, what the hell? They automatically adjusted it to 72. I was like, what the fuck? Why did they do that? But it hasn't done that in a while, so that's cool. I don't have anything to talk about in general. I never do. I'm sober because I wouldn't call myself sober, but I mean, I haven't added anything more since like 3, I want to say. So it was 3. It was like 3:30 now that I think about it. Wow, I think I looked at the clock. Wow. No, I fed my dog, and that's why I had to remember the time because I needed to wait. He's a pain in the ass. He wants to be fed when he wants to be fed. Anyway, what was I saying? Hey, I haven't smoked any more pot, so I feel like when I'm high, I just kind of ramble about stuff and just kind of drift away, just start talking. But when I'm sober, like I panic. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing this. I mean, I can have anxiety pretty bad. Oh, the marijuana helps my anxiety. Because when I'm sober doing live streams, I'm just like, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is uncomfortable. I don't know what to talk about. People are just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And like the quality, the product quality is diminished because because I'm sober. That's my theory. I feel like I'm still slurring my words like I normally do. So, shit, I was making a point and I lost it earlier. Wow, I'm gonna do that when I'm not sober. So I'm watching my own live streams. I watch them during the day. I don't watch them, they're just on different devices, my own live streams, in order to raise my number of hours watched per year, because it needs to be 3,000 hours total watched per year before you can get monetization. That and 500 subscribers. So the problem is I have two TVs that are in one room, and I watch one TV, and on the other one I have my live stream, old live streams that are just playing, but they have the same remote control. So when I hit the mute button on one, it turns on the other one, and then I have to listen to my voice, and it's like, that's fucking annoying. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's not good. I cannot stand listening to myself. It's bad. It's really bad. I don't like it at all. I don't know what it is about it, but it just bothers the shit out of me. The way that I talk bothers me. Oh man, maybe I should make something like that cups around the phone in order to catch the sound. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So I find myself to be incredibly annoying. I can't be the only one. It's probably why my view count's never really high at one time. Like my average number of viewers, like the highest number of viewers I get is like maybe like 12 at one time, 12, 13 people viewing at one time. So there's got to be a lot of people out there that think that I can't stand listening to myself. It's bad. I don't like the way that I talk. And if I don't like the way that I talk, other people don't like the way that I talk. Hi, puppy. No, my puppy likes the way that I talk. I think. I'm not sure I'm talking all the time. Well, I am now. I don't talk at all during the day, except to him. I don't want to do any more drugs. I might have to drive. Not that driving while high on marijuana is not exactly hard. Sometimes I get paranoid and panicky, and then I'm like, oh God. But even if I were to get pulled over, it's just like, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? They're going to give me a ticket? Oh, damn. For whatever the crime was, they're not going to give me a ticket for marijuana use. They wouldn't know. Do they do that? Let's see here. Hope Star says my keyboard sucks. It keeps freezing. Do you need new batteries? Is it one of those battery ones? And Hope Star says, "Oh, you got a job? Cool. I do. Well, I mean, I do. I mean, I have a yeah. I start on Monday. Is that having a job? I guess so. Even though I haven't worked at it yet." Hope Star says, "I just watched Agatha all along." So did I. I watched Agatha all along too. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Like initially, I'm just like, wait, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. Because based on WandaVision and how WandaVision ended, I thought she was going to be something else. It's good though. It's a good show. It's not bad at all. I think I might want to wait until it's all done. I won't. I'll probably watch it as it goes, but I prefer that. I wanted to watch the next episode, but I have to wait a week. It was a two episode premiere. Hope Star says I still have some wax. Oh shit, that's what I meant to do. Damn it. I have these two little glass containers that I use for marijuana wax. And I carried one over there and I went into the refrigerator to grab I keep my concentrate in the refrigerator just to scrape a little out to put in my little container to bring over here. Well, I don't need it anyway. I don't want to smoke any. Never mind. I don't want to smoke any pot because I may have to drive later. Maybe I should text her and see if that's still on. Yeah, let me do that because then that'll change my anxiety level. One way or the other. Tonight, still a thing? Question mark. Okay. Shari Sunshine says hello. Hi, Shari Sunshine. I messed up your name. Shari Sunshine says hello. And I said, hi, Shari Sunshine. That's a bit of a tongue twister. I don't know if you're still there or not because I get off to rambling sometimes. I ramble. Let's see here. Where am I? Oh no, I messed up. I skipped ahead. Okay, Ash says, hey gang. Hey Ash, what's up, yo? And then Hope Star says, hi Ash. And Ash says, Tarantula sounds cool. Hope Star said, I was starting to wonder if I was the only one here. Ash says, it just got here. And then Hope Star says, tarantulas are cool. And how are you, Ash? And is anyone else talking here? And then that's when Shari Sunshine said, hello. I'm talking. I'm talking here. Yeah, see, I think I fucked up, and I alienated people yesterday because at 6 o'clock when my live stream was supposed to start, I just kind of turned the camera on, but I wasn't here. It had a sign on there that said I went shopping. It was on the wall. Wait, it's right there. And that's the one right there. It said went shopping. And then that was up for like 3 hours, but I told my daughter as we were walking out the door, I said, leave the lights on, and she just, out of habit, turned the light off. So the light, you could read the sign for a while, but then as it got more time passed, you couldn't read the sign. You couldn't read anything, so the screen just got black. So I think people clicked on the live stream, and then just like, well, I'm not waiting around forever, and then they just left. Even though I thought that the comments with people, that's why people came to comment, because that was like the best part of the live stream. Was the commenting. Anyway, I feel like I alienated some people. Hope Star says I need a new phone. Wait, you talking about the keyboard on your phone that's fucked up? Okay, that sucks. Hope Star says hi Shari, and then Hope Star says, did you? Question mark. Cool. Hope Star, you are the only one talking on here. I don't know what happened. See, that's because I fucked up. I fucked up and alienated people yesterday, but I'm paranoid. I suffer from paranoia, which is a symptom of complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Oh no, the camera's all fucked up, isn't it? I gotta make it go higher. I'm ill-prepared. But that's normal for me. Yeah. Talking can be hard for me. Over time, I start to slur my words. What? Oh. I'm confused. Hold on, I fucked something up on this other TV that I'm watching. I'm not really watching, it's over there. I'm trying to... Alright, we're good to go. Everything is okay. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Where am I? Hope Star said, yeah, I thought it was interesting. The sorry shun sign. Hope Star says, well, you have to shop sometime. I did. Grocery store. Excuse Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. That was a little late. Yeah, it's hard to eat when you don't go to the grocery store. I found this out that if you don't have food because you don't go to the grocery store, eating becomes hard. If you don't have food for other reasons too, eating becomes hard. Really, if you don't have food for really any reason, eating becomes hard. Unless you eat things that aren't food. Well, if you're eating it as a food, I wonder. Let's see here. Yeah, Hope Star, you're the only one commenting. Thank you. Otherwise, I'd have nothing to talk about. I don't have anything going on. I don't have any. I mean, I'm not interesting by any means. If you give me a topic, I might be able to speak on it. And if I can't, I can at least say that I. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, 8:30. Is that okay? Gotta be. Yeah. Okay, hold on. My daughter sent me a text message. I gotta be there at 8:30. Yes. Okay, so if I have to be there at 8:30, I have to leave here at 8 o'clock. And if I have to leave here at 8 o'clock, I should probably change out of my pajama pants and put on something with more pockets. And when I leave, I'm going to need to have both cell phones, and then I can live stream with that one. I got one of those camera holding mounts that clip onto your visor. I got it from Temu. I don't remember how much it was, but it was pretty cheap. And it's one of these ones that, like the arm swings up and the arm swings around, but in order to swing it up and swing it around, you got to press the button and then it adjusts. But it's one of these ones that if you try to adjust it without pressing the button in, it's like instantly gonna break. It's like not gonna survive. Somebody not paying attention, just like, oh, can I just lift this up? It's like, no, it'll all smash. So as long as I press the button every time, I'm good. But that's the not pressing the button is a thing. Temu. I bought shit from Temu. I don't like them. They piss me off because they just like, you get to pick out 6 items for, I don't remember, 6 items for a certain dollar amount or something, or 6 items at a certain price for each one, and then they send you to a catalog, and then you pick your first item, and then they send you to another catalog that has a bunch of crappy stuff on it. I'm like, no, I want 6 things off the good catalog, but no, they don't do that. They only let you have one. Bastards. I bought a bunch of phone mounting equipment. I bought a bunch of different kinds of different ways to mount my phone so that I can that. You can't see it, but the phone over there, that phone, that phone there it's got one of those, it's a spring-loaded squeeze on the side, kind of clamps on it, and then it's on my monopod. I have to put my shoes on too, so like at 7:50, we'll say 7:45, so at 7:45, 7:50, 10 minutes should be enough to get my shit together and get out the door. But accounting for chaos, my daughter lives 25 minutes away, so I'm going to leave 30 minutes in advance. I'm going to count for 5 minutes of chaos. And then it's going to take me 10 minutes to get ready, but I'm going to give myself 15 to account for another 5 minutes of chaos. When I left for my job interview, it was 33 minutes away from my house, and I left 50 minutes away. And it was a good thing, because I had to drive on one highway and then turn on another highway, and I didn't turn. I just kept right on going. And before I realized it, I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. And it was one of those ones where they didn't know if I should turn around or keep going, and then there's another highway that will cut back to that original highway. There's a lot of interstates where I am. So I went forward, and then I went to the other interstate, and then I was back where I was supposed to go. But shit, I had to have added 10 minutes to my time. I was still 10 minutes early, so I was okay. But I freaked out, man. I'm like, oh God, I missed my turn. Do I turn around? And then I'm like did my GPS. My GPS was, I plugged in the address on my GPS on my phone, but I didn't hit start. So you hit the directions button, but I didn't hit start. I forgot to hit start. So I was like, oh, there's directions, and I set my phone down. And I'm like, son of a bitch. I didn't hit start. It was a problem. Why am I tired? I don't do anything all day long. I got nothing going on. Alright, where am I? I'm going back to reading the... let's see here. Hopestar says, I'm too poor to own a computer. A computer? I remember Lego Batman. Lego Batman spoke to his pewter. Hopestar said, I do that too. I was really bugged that Spencer blocked me. I don't know why. Probably had something to do with that whole argument that he was having with... Yeah, I haven't seen Truth Teller. I don't remember the last time I saw. I know, right? You're bugged. Spencer blocked you. Spencer. Sorry, I think he was having an issue. Spencer Burton was having an issue with Truth Teller at the time. I hate to say the name, I shouldn't have, but I accidentally said it, so fuck. Can I go back and undo that? I don't want to rebreed any conflict that there was, but there was an issue between two different people, and then yeah. So I don't know if you did you say anything at all when it came to the disagreement that was going on, and if so, that might be why. But I don't want to speak for anybody else. I'm just theorizing. Lobestar says more that I don't know why rather than in deep feelings for said character. And Hopestar says any not and. Oh. More that I don't know why other than any deep feelings for said character. And then Hopestar said bless you. Yeah, I sneezed. Hopestar says I got 4 bags of grapes this last trip. Seedless. And Hopestar says shrugs, oh well, lol. And okay, cool problem solved. Wait, what's your cool problem solved? And then Hopestar says, lol, go get your pockets. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some pants on. Wait, here we go. Bernie Lau says hello. Hi, Bernie Lau. Lau, am I saying your name right, or is it like Loug? Is that gonna F sound Lough? Bernie Lau. Hopestar says hi, Bernie. Hopestar says I've never used it, and Hopestar says lol, I see it. It's me. See what? Bernie Lau says it's a sneaky, sticky trap, Timu. It is. It is, those bastards. And I even tried one time, where you went to the first really good catalog where they, here, start picking out your items. And I tried going back because I had them in my cart, and I tried going back and starting over, but it just made a brand new cart. I'm like, son of a bitch. Those bastards. And it wouldn't let me get 6 of one thing either, 6 of one of the cool things. There's no way to adjust the quantity. Bastards. Hopestar says, in time zone, I'm time zone is different from yours. You said my time zone, there we go. I'm in Central Standard Time. Hopestar says, lol, like getting lost on a roundabout. I've never gotten lost on a roundabout before. A roundabout. I feel like I was stuck and I couldn't turn it off. I had anxiety. Let's see here. Bernie Lau said on the inside lane, nightmare. Yeah, I was a 1-lane roundabout, and I saw where I was supposed to turn, but I panicked, and I'm like, no, I don't know if that's right or not. It was, but I panicked. I had anxiety. Well, because it was a roundabout I was unfamiliar with. In my GPS, I had to look at it, but I was on the roundabout, so I was kind of not looking at it. I'm like, is that it? Is that it? And then right when I passed it, I'm like, oh, that was it, son of a bitch. I had time still to turn, but I had so much anxiety, I just went around again and then got it right the next time. It's not like England. I know isn't there one in London, a roundabout in London? It's like 8 lanes or something insane. Hope says, LOL, Bernie. And I wasn't involved in that. What? Oh, the thing. Okay, then I don't have any idea what was going on. Then he didn't say anything. I wasn't even here for their thing. I might have joked about it before knowing what it was about. That might have been it. And Hope said yes, except one bag lied about its seedlessness. Ah, you bought seedless grapes, but they weren't seedless. Did you find out the hard way? That sucks. Like, what if you had a seedless watermelon and it wasn't seedless? Bernie Lau says, I prefer your version, it's good. His version of what? I'm not sure what we're talking about. Hope Star says, I somehow managed to offend without realizing it. Do you have autism? There's a quality of the autistic. I somehow managed to offend without realizing it. Yeah, that sounds like an autistic trait right there. Or you offend and you do realize it, and you're like, oh wait, I offended. Well, then what did I do? All of a sudden you're talking to somebody in your normal way that you talk to people, and all of a sudden they're really mad, and you're like, all right, hold on, let me think back. What did I say? So many times I said to people, wait, are you really mad? Oh yeah, I'm really mad. I was a manager. I had one time at a pizza place, and we were going back and forth about something, but I wasn't looking at him. And then all of a sudden he started yelling at me, and I looked at him, and he was looking at me like this, and I'm like, wait, are you really mad? I was like, wait, are you really mad? I was confused, and he's just like, no, I'm really mad. Like I was supposed to stay at like 11 p.m. and he was like 10 p.m. and he's like, you're leaving. I'm like, okay. No, man, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Then as he was checking me out, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? We go back and forth all the time. How am I supposed to know that you're pissed off? All right, so from this point forward, don't ever fucking say anything to me at all unless it's professional, because I'm not dealing with this with you again. And then sure as shit, like the next day, he decided he wanted to start giving me shit about something like we normally do. Just this one time, he got all pissy for some reason. I don't know why. And I'm like, no, no, no. Yesterday, you got all pissy when we went back and forth, so we're not doing that fucking shit again. But he kept trying to like antagonize me into arguing with him like we normally do, and I didn't want to do it. So it got to the point when the general manager was there and the assistant manager was there at one time, and I said, all right, I'm going to start saying stuff to this guy right here, and he's going to get really, really mad. So if anybody wants to stop that now before I do it, I suggest you tell him to get off my ass. And that's when the assistant manager's like, all right, no, we're not going to do that. And then I started laughing and pointing at the shift manager. I'm like, ha, 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 ha. You were talking shit, you didn't say anything, and I just said that I was going to talk shit, and he shut me down. He said I didn't want me to do it. Ha 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 ha. He was more afraid of what I was going to say, wasn't afraid at all of what you were going to say. What you said didn't mean anything to anybody. I turned it into a big thing. What's he going to say? He can't say anything. I have an Altoid. I don't know why they're delicious. When I first started eating them yesterday, they were a bit strong, but now, I don't know. Where was I? Oh, they're somehow managing to offend without realizing it. And Opstar says my keyboard just types its own stuff. Can you use voice to text? And Hotar says, yep, the Reds, and yes, I found out the bad way, yuck, grape grit. Bummer. Growing up, I used to live with somebody who would get grapes, but they had seeds in them. It was disgusting to watch them eat it. They eat it and then, like spit, like get a whole like that, and just drip down. Didn't want to watch. Bernie Lau says second name. I prefer your version. It's good. Oh, of your second name? Am I saying Lau or Lof? Am I still saying it wrong? Low? Log? Lug? Laug? I'm getting Bernie right. Bernie is correct, right? Tell me that's right at least. It's not like Bernai. No, my name is Bernai. No, my name is Bernai. I'm not making fun of your name. I just don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. No one's ever, no one's ever mispronounced my name, ever. Uh, but they've called me Walter. My name is Walton. I've had a lot of people call me Walter. And like typing it, Walton is not a swipe word, but Walter is. Where was I? Okay, Hope Star says no. I was tested and don't, but I have a lot of traits that seem so. I was raised around a lot of manic people. Plus, I was held captive for a long time, so maybe I'm stunted. Plus, multiple head injuries. Well, shit. Yeah, that's just a nightmare right there. So I can see how that would mess with one's mind. Hope Star says I'm one of those people that can't get away from the same stuff as everyone else. He'll get away with the same stuff as everyone else. Yeah, that's true. It's probably your method of delivery. And that's where I struggle. Like you can say the best joke in the world, but how you deliver it matters. The delivery matters. So, yeah, the right words. I wish all I had to say was the right words. Then life would be so much easier for me if it just was me saying the correct words. But it's how you say them that's like just as important. You know, like I say things to my dog, like, "Oh, look at your stupid little face." Let's see here. Let's see here. Hope Star says, I have to be perfect or my life was forfeit. Well, you have to? Or you said have to, like currently, but you used my life was forfeit. So it seems like, did you mean to say you had to? You had to be perfect or your life was forfeit? Or you have to be perfect or your life will be forfeit? And then what? Or you have to be perfect. Sorry, did I say life was perfect? No, you have to be perfect. So what does perfect mean? What does perfection look like? I don't do perfection. It's not my thing. I used to have clients. I own a company. I have an LLC, which is real easy to get in the United States. It's not like it's a really big accomplishment. Anyway, I have an LLC. But I used to have clients, and I told them, I said, you know, they sometimes say things like, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm like, yeah, it perfect. I don't do perfect. Perfect costs 4 times as much, and it takes 4 times as long. So nobody wants that. Yeah, so I used to make furniture and I made cabinets and did some carpentry stuff. So, perfect. I don't do perfect. I can do perfect, but I don't want to do perfect. Because again, 4 times as much is what I charge, and it takes 4 times as long. Because when you're doing perfect, you have to plan on doing it. Like I'm saying, I'm making a piece of furniture and they want it perfect. You have to plan on making it twice and buying everything in the same amount of time twice, same amount of materials and everything. You got to buy twice as much in order to get perfect. Hostar says no voice to chat. On your phone, you've got no voice to chat? Hold on. What kind of phone do you have? I mean, I don't know what keyboard I have, but it's this little button right there in this corner right there. It's got a little microphone on it right there. I think. Hold on, let me click on it. Does this work? Question mark. It sort of works. It didn't put the question mark at the end. It wrote out the word question mark. Okay, where was I? Hope Star says I spit my grape seeds and flick the seed into trash. I've split my grapes and flick the seed in trash. Oh, not I spit. I split my grapes and flick the seed into trash. Like when you cut them with a knife. God, that sounds exhausting. And I think it's luff. What's luff? Oh wait, then you correct it with like lick right gh question mark, nope, and then you corrected that with like rough, right? I hope Star says I don't like tricks or pranks. Yeah, no, pranks are not gonna work for me. I have a new job. I have to make sure that they know that. I'll be sure and tell them that. Like, yeah, pranks, surprise parties, people jumping out and scaring you, stuff like that. I got complex post-traumatic stress disorder. That shit's forever off the table. So that's one of those things that I remember explaining to the last girlfriend that I had. I said, you need to understand that surprise parties, jumping out and scaring me, anything like that's forever never going to happen. If you're a big surprise party kind of person and you want to have doing that kind of stuff and thing and stuff, like I'm sorry, you and I are not going to work out. If you're one of those like when someone comes home, you like to go run and hide and then jump out and scare them type of thing, or you're not gonna be working out with me. Hope Star says, yes, my delivery must be off. Yeah, that's probably a thing. That happens. Hilda Mouse. Hi, Hilda Mouse. Wait, I already said hi, Hilda Mouse earlier. Says, I'm watching a documentary about Lacey Peterson, so just checking in, LOL. Why does that name sound familiar? Lacey Peterson. Wait, Scott Peterson? Did she kill somebody named Scott? She was a killer, right? Or was she killed? Wait, was she killed by somebody? Lacey Peterson. That name sounds familiar. Hope Star says, my personality might seem abrasive or fickle. I'm not sure. I've been told that I'm abrasive. Bernie Louse is correct. My name is pronounced Burn I, not Burn E. Fuck me. Are you serious? Your name is pronounced Burn I, not Burn E. I've been saying Burn E the whole time. It's pronounced Burn I. And wait, how do you pronounce your last name? Loth? Burn I Loth? Burn I Loth. Burn I Loth. I'm going to mispronounce that and say Bernie by accident, and I'm going to apologize now in case I forget. I'll apologize as every time I say it wrong if I remember. Opsar says, yes, my life was already sold and disowned. Bomber. Opstar says, I wasn't perfect, so I wasn't worthy of family, friends, community, or love. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, well, I wasn't told that I had to be perfect, but I was told I was to be something that I wasn't. So no, I'm not. I have no friends. I have no friends. Literally have no friends. I had friends. I've had friends in the past, but they're all long gone. They're not coming back either. I can't have friends because they'll say or do something, and I'm like, nope, sorry. That's something that a friend wouldn't do. And once we cross that threshold, there's just like, there's no reason to go back. Forgive and forget. No, I'll start with forget as soon as that happens, and then we can be friends. Yeah, forgive doesn't really mean anything to me. Forget is what I'm aiming for. So I'll be friends with those people again just as soon as I forget what they did. So I get to that point where I'm like, well, wait, why was I upset with you? I don't remember. Oh well, let's do that. Wee Yin. Hi, Wee Yin. Wee Yin says, hi, everyone. Burn Eye Loft says, I just did a funny in case it was missed. What was your funny? What, wait, you tell me about the way that your name was pronounced? Do you know how hard that shit is for me to remember? Burn Eye Loft? Hope Star says hi to Wee Yin. And then I commented, does this work? Question mark. And then Hope Star says, I feel like my own version of perfection is to adapt and evolve a more perfect self every day. Are you striving for perfection? You gotta stop that shit. That's unattainable. It's just not worth it. My example of this would be I knew a guy who had shit. You got OCD? OCD is a symptom of complex post traumatic stress disorder, FYI, which it sounds like you have. Not the OCD, it sounds like you have complex post traumatic stress disorder. So OCD is definitely a quality of that. Where was I going with that? I forgot what I was saying. Hold on. Oh, so are you striving for perfection? My example for that one was I heard about this guy who had OCD, and when he in the morning when he shaved, it had to be perfect. And he said it would take hours to shave because it was never perfect. He would just keep feeling on his face for any kind of anything at all, and it would just take forever to shave. Just shaving in the morning was a real problem. Wee says, eat the seeds of the grapes. They are food. They're good FOU. Good FOU? Good FOU. I assume that means for you. Oh, good. Wait, good. Oh, wait. Good. Then Wee said you. Hilda Mouse says, I had to flip down, and the next video was a chick putting white face paint on and red cat ears. YouTube lives are so weird at times. Oh, well, you don't say. I don't put on makeup, though. Hopestar says, LOL, my keyboard gets crazy typing junk I didn't type. No shit. Did you fuck up your phone? Hopestar says, they taste bad unless toasted. You can toast grape seeds and eat them? I guess they make grape. Wait, they don't make grape seed oil. They make rapeseed oil. What is rapeseed oil? They had to change the name because it sounds so bad. What is rapeseed oil? There's another name for it. Canola oil, maybe? I think it's canola oil. Isn't canola rape seeds? Hopestar says, so he could run off with his other. Huh? Who could run off? And what's his other? I read a book called The Others once. Ian says to add hope. I recall, as in UK, we can't get them, but there's something in them that does us good, and but I can't recall what. Nope. In grape seeds? There's something good in grape seeds? Burn Eye Lao says, LOL, just playing. Is your name not Burn Eye? Is it Bernie? God damn it. Do you know how hard it is for me to switch that in my head, Burn Eye? Were you fucking with me? I got autism. I don't know. God damn it, Burn Eye. What's your name? How do you pronounce your name? First and last. I need to know. I'm not going to be able to rest until I know. Oh, wait, hold on. I got a text message from my daughter, but she was just saying thank you, so I don't have to respond to that. So in 1 hour, I should be getting ready to depart, which means I have to change into or out of my pajama pants. Okay, so at 7:45, I need to start getting ready to depart. I put on shoes and stuff. Wee says, how's your toe? At Hope Star. Broke mid toes a few times, and purple stumps aren't fun. Let's see here. Hope Star says, I was told I had to be perfect, then I was beaten and abandoned. Okay, I can see how that would have lasting, long-term effects on there. Were you beaten and abandoned because you were not perfect? I can see how that would royally fuck up somebody. But perfection is based on it's subjective based on the person. So it's everybody's definition of perfection, except for maybe math. Like there's only like math equations. There's only like one way to do them. I don't know that that's a thing. Perfection's not a thing, especially when it comes to people. It's just not. It's not a thing. A lot of people call good enough perfect because good enough is perfect. Anyway. Let's see here. Hope Star says it's black up to the foot knuckle, but the swelling and pain is down. Ow. Does it look like diabetic toe or leprosy? I mean, you gotta walk. That's important. Like it's better to fuck a finger up than it is to fuck a toe up. Even though you use your hands all the time, like you need them for stuff. You gotta walk. Walking's important. Zane S says walnuts. I have returned. Welcome back. Zane left to take a shower. Wee In says ouchie to Hope Star. Hope it calms ASAP. Agreed. Wee In says to hey Zane S. Hope you're well. Zane S says I'm doing okay. Wee In, thank you. I hope you are king well too. Hope you are king well too. I'm gonna guess that means doing well. Okay, so Burn Eye Loft says, sorry, I couldn't resist the funny. It's Bernie Loft. Loft. Not low or not low. It's Loft. Okay, Bernie Loft. I'm never gonna remember that, and I'm gonna say your name wrong forever. Thanks. It's gonna be so hard to remember your name now. Like I have to remember it one way, and then I'm like, wait, that's wrong, and then remember it another way. I'm gonna have to like consciously think about it. Now my life is difficult forever. Thank you. Hope Star says every flaw of mine is dissected. I don't want to keep trying to be what I'm not. I just want to be safe, free, and happy. How does that work? Is that a thing? I think I'm free. Safety is a feeling that I don't think I'll ever have. I got complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Being uncomfortable in my own skin and feeling safe and secure, that's just not a thing. That shit doesn't happen. Like even when I'm alone, I'm chilly now. Oh, I gotta turn my thermostat something. Okay, where was I? Okay, I'm gonna try and change my thermostat and pray that I don't lose any. Go back up to 5. Okay. I changed it from 74 to 75 because now it's chilly on my arms. Okay, Wee In says, my nails have to be perfect, in shape. It took forever. And then there's my brows. Symmetry, but eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Dough. Oh, that would be awful. The only way I could get my eyebrows to be perfect or symmetrical would be to shave them off. Which I would say probably would look funny for me. I heard a story about a woman who had I remember I saw this thing on 60 Minutes where they were tattooing people for reasons that were not like artistic reasons but for other reasons. And there was this woman who like shaved off her own eyebrows when she was 12 years old and they never grew back, like ever. It's like that would be fucked up to shave them off and then they're gone forever. So she had tattooed eyebrows. I remember seeing that. And people who were dark skinned people but had light skinned patches on them, they were showing them tattooing over the light skin spots in order to make things look more even and not blotchy. But I actually saw somebody who had tattooed eyebrows one time, and apparently they used that old school black ink that was used like back in the 70s or something that turns green. Is that a thing anymore? That's not a thing anymore, is it? Tattoos turning green over time. Man, that was a thing before. I remember everybody who had tattoos, they were green because they weren't colorful. People didn't use a lot of color in tattoos because that was like poisonous. But this one wasn't the black that they used, but it turned green over time. So all these tattoos were just green. My arms are cold and it's really starting to bother me. All right, I'm gonna get up and get my shirt, but I don't want to disturb my sweet little puppy. But I have to. I'm sorry, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Come here. I know. Here he is. He's my buddy. He's real. He's not a puppet or anything. He's a real one. It's not animatronics or CGI. Ugh. Definitely woke him up. He was out cold. Because he was startled when I moved my leg. He was like, "Whoa! The ground is moving." Do you want to lay the other way, sweetie? Is that possible? Here, I can put your head up. Here we go. How's that? You got some funkies in your eyes. Oh, it might be the bright lights that are bothering him. I didn't think about that. I don't know how bright they are, but he might not be a light kind of person. Do you want me to cover your eyes, man? No, his eyes are closing. What am I talking about? He sleeps directly in the sun. That's not a thing. I'm gonna drink water. Oh, I forgot to put on my lungs. Oh no, I almost dropped my selenite. Selenite. I gotta put this on where I don't flop it on my dog's face. I'm gonna do it. I walked around my house just and I grabbed all the long sleeve shirts because I had them laying all over the place. Because I'll put them on because I'm cold, and then wherever I am when I get warm, I take them off and I just kind of drop them. And they're all over, and that's not a problem that they're all over, except for I don't have any idea how many times I put them on and took them off. Because when I feel cold, I would just grab the closest one to me and put it on. Well, shit, I could have had them out for months. I don't know, and then that can be kind of gross after a while, because I can leave them on for 10, 12 hours. I don't shower every day. I admit it. Did I shower yesterday? I did shower yesterday. Yesterday I went on a job interview, so I showered before I went on the job interview and I got the job. I'm not saying I got the job because I showered, but I'd be willing to bet that it didn't hurt. Okay. What was I doing? I'm confused. I have a TV over there and I have a TV right there. I'm pointing at both of them. Can you see where my fingers are pointing? And I'm watching this live stream on this one under my daughter's YouTube on my daughter's YouTube account so that it counts towards my view total number of hours viewed. So hopefully my view count will go up. But over on this other TV, I'm watching an old live stream that I did, hoping that my view count will go up. Oh, I should probably watch this live stream. Wouldn't that be better to watch the one that I'm currently doing as opposed to watching the old ones? I don't know if that's a thing or not. Should I switch it over? I want to switch it over. Is that a different? Wait, what's going on? What am I doing? Here we go. No, the remote works the same. The same. TV, I gotta be careful. No, that's not the right one. I'm wearing a red shirt in that one. That's weird. Walton, big. Alright, I did a search on my name. I'm confused. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm messing shit up. Oh, here, I'm live. I'm waving over here. It's over here. God, I'm dumb. Okay. Alright, so I've got 11 people that are watching my live stream. 3 of them are me. Oh man. Oh, my Wi-Fi is not on. Son of a bitch. Alright, it's good. My phone's plugged in, it's charging. Does your phone need to be plugged in and charging? Let's see here. Zane S says, I just got out of the shower and I've heard people say I have thick eyebrows and should get them done. LOL. I went and got my hair cut recently. The same person cuts my hair that been cutting my hair for a while now. I don't know, a year or something, maybe less, probably. I'm not 100% sure. It seems like forever, too long. But this time around, she goes, "Do you want me to get your eyebrows too?" And she's never asked that before, and I'm like, okay. Meaning they must have looked a little bushy or something. But she put a comb on them and then used an electric razor like that. And I was like, well, shit. No one's ever asked me if to do my eyebrows before, and I was just like, I guess I have bushy eyebrows. They weren't looking so perfect. So my eyebrows have been. I mean, they're not like. I have some. I don't really care about my eyebrows. Hope Star says I have 2 different sides to my face. Me too. I got the inside and the outside. The right side and the left side, and then I've got the upside and the downside. I've got 6 different sides to my face. Wait a minute, is front and back a thing? Maybe I got 8 sides. I got a front and a back, an inside and an out, front and a back, inside and an outside, left and right, and an upside and a downside. I've got 8 different. I got 8 different sides to my face. You've only got 2. Wait, does that mean I'm not 2-faced? I'm 8-faced. I don't want to be 2-faced. I started thinking about Batman. Zane S says they do make grapeseed oil. Do they? So they make grapeseed oil and they make rapeseed oil. Those are just too close in name. But it's not called rapeseed oil. Uh, Bernie Loff. That was hard. That was hard for me to remember. Bernie Loff says, I love rose hip oil. Well, what's rose hip oil? That doesn't sound like, well, rose oil is not a food. Grapeseed oil sounds like a food. Rose hip oil. Wait, rose hips are flowers, but so is rose oil. My grandfather was in My grandfather was in Europe for World War II. He was drafted. He was there for 3 years. But when he would go out on the town, look and go mingle, look all pretty and stuff. He said he used to put rose oil in his hair, and it made his hair like wavy, like there, because his hair was all over the place, but it like made it like look wavy and it made it look nice. One time, and he told me this story. This was so great. He had it rose oil is what it was called, and he put it in his hair. It had a nice little smell to it, cause and then he put it in his hair to make his hair look nice. And then, but when he'd go into town, see, now they gave you. They went in the army as part of your rations. They gave you cigarettes. This was back in World War II, and I want to say they gave you a pack a day of cigarettes. So they gave you 7 packs for the week. So it might have been more, but that was just part of your cigarettes was just standard issue with what you had. And he said that they were not always the same. You would get different cigarettes all the time. And he smoked them. He smoked cigarettes for a while, but he realized that when he would go into Europe, he went to a bunch of places in Europe. they didn't have cigarettes there, so they wanted cigarettes bad. So he realized that the cigarettes were more valuable to not to smoke and just to use to trade for things. So he would go and he would trade them for money. So he every time he would get his cigarettes, he would throw them into a bag that he had, and he would throw his cigarettes. And occasionally he would smoke one or two, and then just throw the rest of them into a bag. And then he was good. Just would when he'd go into town, he would take that bag of cigarettes, and then he would walk down the alleys. It wouldn't take long, and then somebody come up and say, hey, do you have any cigarettes? And then he would trade them for money or something. I don't know. He was always looking for sandwiches. He was very food oriented. But he had this rose oil that he put in his hair. So one time, he threw the rose oil in the bag with the cigarettes because when he went out, he would have the cigarettes and the rose oil for his hair. And the thing opened and it spilled all over the cigarettes. So rose oil was all over all these cigarettes. So he's like, oh shit. So he smoked one, just like, did I ruin them? Oh, he ruined them. He said they tasted absolutely terrible. It was bad. So, because they're covered in rose oil. And so what he did was he waited until he got his next bit of cigarettes, and then he threw those on top of the ones that have rose oil on them. And then when he went and traded cigarettes, he gave the guy a good deal. But he just said, "Yeah, here's my cigarettes," and didn't mention that there were rose oil on them. So he walked down some alley, and then he traded him for money, and then he left, and then he went as fast as he could. He got the fuck out of there, and he said, "Never went down that alley again." But somebody was smoking some cigarettes with rose oil on them. They were fucking smoking those cigarettes, no matter how nasty they tasted. Oh, my grandfather, he could tell the story. He knew how to tell the story. He was way better than I am. I'm not that great at telling stories, but he could tell a story for sure. Now, from what I was told, my grandfather was a bit of a ladies' man. Apparently, he was really good looking when he was in the army. He was in his platoon. He was like the best looking guy that was there. So every time he went into town, he would find women pretty quickly. They would come out of the woodworks looking for him. They really liked him. They thought he was really good looking. And so it was like him and this other guy in the unit. When they go out into town, the other army guys would make bets on who would bring a girl back first. And my grandfather would win. He was. Yeah, I'm bragging because I'm not at all like this, which is why he was definitely he was cooler than me. At that age. Let's see, he was 18 to 21. Between the ages of 18 and 21, he was in Europe fighting in a war. He didn't see a lot of action though, because my grandfather was a bridge builder in World War II. Or he was part of a bridge building unit. You see, the Germans, as they were retreating, they'd blow up every bridge along the way, so so they could retreat faster. So they weren't being, hunted as bad. But in order for them to build bridges, the area had to be clear. I mean, you can't start building a bridge while everybody's getting shot at. You can't build a bridge like that. So they had to stop being shot at first, and then they could build the bridge. And so that was the thing. So he didn't see a whole lot of action. The infantry had to go in, clear everything out. Do they have the cavalry? The infantry and the cavalry? They don't have cavalry anymore, do they? The infantry, the cavalry, and the archers would all go in first, and they would clear out the area, and then his unit would come in and build the bridge, and then they could cross. They could cross to the other side. By build the bridge, the bridges were these big sections, and it was two lanes of bridge, and and the sections were. I don't remember how big they were, but it wasn't too terribly big. They were like 10 feet. They were like 10-foot sections, but it was 2 lanes wide, and then we had two big pontoons on both sides. The bridges floated. They did not. That's the bridges that they built. They built these big floating bridges, and they just started assembling them one at a time. The truck would back in and have some pontoons on the back, and then they would drop one, and then they'd assemble it, drop another one, and put it on there, move it off, put another truck up, drop them, go, pull one off, put them back on. My grandfather drove a 2.5-ton truck, which is one of the smaller ones, and he was the parts guy. He had parts in his truck right there, so if they ever broke something or needed something fixed, he was the guy. His job was just to stay there right there on the bank while they're on the shore right there at the bank of the river on the side, just waiting. And if they called him down, they'd say, "Hey, this is broken," and he'd hop in his truck and go jump on that bridge and zip down there, place whatever part, zip back, just sit there on the bank and wait for them to do their thing. Zane S says the tarantula I got is a pink toe. I don't know what that means. The tarantula that you got is can tarantulas walk on water? I heard that was a thing. Hopestar says LOLOL. Hopestar says I had a rose hip. Wait, what is a rose hip? That's a flower, right? I don't know what a rose hip is. Zena says I like taking shot glasses of olive oil occasionally. Why? Why? What? Is there health benefits to shot glasses of olive oil? I have olive oil. It's my go-to oil. I don't have any other kind of oil. Well, I have some spray canola oil, but I don't think that counts. I got spray olive oil too, but I use olive oil, mild olive oil. I don't like extra virgin olive oil. I like mild olive oil because doesn't have a lot of strong flavor at all. I use it when I make pasta. I use olive oil and I put cheese on it. But I put olive oil in the water when I'm baking pasta so that the water doesn't boil over. Oh man, that water was good. I feel like I was thirsty earlier and I meant to drink something and then I forgot. It's right here. Hope Star says rose hair asterisk. Oh, I had rose hair. Wait, what's rose? Is rose hair a thing? Wein says grape seeds are rich in a variety of nutrients, including antioxidants, flavonoids, and minerals. Google helps. I had no idea that you could take grape seeds and do anything with them. I guess they're not like cherry pits, or cherry seeds. Are they cherry seeds, or they're pits, or the seeds, right? Like you're not supposed to do that with cherries, but you can do that with grapes. Hope Star says Zane, I'd poop. Oh, from the olive oil shots. Maybe that's the point. They make like oil based. This is what flashed in my mind. You take. This is gross. I'm just realizing that when you take shots of olive oil, is that kind of like using oil based, like an oil based enema? You know, you can get those enema kits at your local. I don't know, convenience store. Walgreens is what we call them here. I got Walgreens and I got CVS's. Oh, I don't think I've ever been in one of those. But they have enemas there, and I've used the home enemas 3 times. I used 2 saline ones and I used 1 oil one in order to get when shit gets backed up, shit's got to come out. So I just imagine that'd be like the oil one. Where was I? Zane S says I've never had a rose hair Hope Star, but I've wanted one. What's a rose? Is that a color? Rose hair is a color? And you're spelling hair HAIR, so it's not a rose like rabbit. No, I'm hot. Oh man, I know that I'm gonna get cold. I need a three quarter sleeve shirt. That's what I need. I need 3/4 sleeve shirts. I could cut these off. There's a hole in my shirt. Excuse me. Well, that was kind of dumb. If there were no holes in it, it wouldn't be a shirt, would it? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 standard holes in my shirt and an additional one. I got a 5-hole shirt. Nice, sweet boy. Hey, sweet boy. Your ear's messed up. Yeah, my arms are cold now. Shit balls. Hope Star says, I like Gravesend cereal. Gravesend cereal? Or Gravesend cereal? Gravesend cereal. But that, I don't want the word grave in my food. What's Gravesend cereal? I like Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles. And I haven't had them in a long time, but I've got them in my. I haven't had them in months, but I go through phases. I have phases where I go through the cereal phase, and I will eat cereal a couple times a day for months on end. I buy the big old bags of, with no box, the big bags of Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles cereal, 10 at a time. Well, I normally get twice as much Fruity Pebbles as I do Cocoa Pebbles. Because I think Fruity Pebbles are the best. They're better than Cocoa Pebbles, in my opinion. Fruity Pebbles is the best cereal in the world, in my opinion. And I have eaten all of them. I don't know. I was raised on cereal. Cereal was something I was raised on. And then my grandparents, we'd always be happy to let us try new, us, meaning me and my grandfather, to let us try new cereals. My grandmother would call. So we would try it. A new cereal would come out, we'd try it. I remember cereals like there was Pac-Man cereal and Donkey Kong cereal because they came out. Then I remember when there was like every time there was a new cookie came out, that cookie was made into a cereal. Every time there was a new cartoon out, that was made into a cereal. I remember Ghostbusters cereal because there was a Ghostbusters. There were two Ghostbusters cartoons. There was one Ghostbusters cartoon that had nothing to do with the movie. And then there was another Ghostbusters cartoon that was something to do with the movies, but it was called the Ghostbuster cartoon that matched the movies was called The Real Ghostbusters. Man, tricks. I ate a lot of tricks and Fruit Loops, and I grew up on Sugar Smacks, and then they were changed to Honey Smacks, and I grew up with Sugar Pops, and then they were changed to Corn Pops because people didn't like the word sugar in the name of their cereal. You see, that somehow at some point they realized that cereals were not healthy because there's so much sugar in cereals. But at some point, this was like in the 80s, they realized that this was a problem. So all these cereals that had the word sugar in them, they all had to take the word sugar had to leave. It had to go. It was not healthy, so that had to leave. So there was sugar. I remember Sugar Smacks, and there was Sugar Pops. And then they changed it, and I'm like, man, that's just strange. Kind of like with Kentucky Fried Chicken was the same way. They didn't like the word fried in there, so they had to get the word fried out. I don't know why I keep coming back to the Altoids. Maybe if I moved them where I couldn't see them, out of sight, out of mind. Bernie Loff. Got it. LOL, so sorry. In nearly 4 decades, no one has ever guessed my name as Burn-Eye. Too funny not to play with, Burn-Eye. I thought it was Bernie. It looks like Bernie, but I don't know. I get shit wrong all the time. Also, I don't know if you're in America or not. In America, that's Bernie, but in another country, that might be Burn-Eye. Wee Yin says, I'm info sponge, but half the time can't recall why I know such things. I just do. I'm an info sponge. Oh, yeah, I've been referred to as the king of worthless knowledge, which is, I don't know about the king, but I have a lot of worthless knowledge. Like maybe it's trivia knowledge. Hope Star says, yeah. I obviously wasn't their version of perfect, and it cost me my life. You mean like complex post-traumatic stress disorder cost you your life kind of thing? As in complex post-traumatic stress disorder is a death sentence twofold. One is you're one way, and then you get complex post-traumatic stress disorder. You're somebody else. That person you were before, they're dead. They're dead and gone. They're not coming back. That shit just does not happen. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder alters your life forever. And then it's going to kill you twice. It's going to literally kill you because it makes your life shorter. Can't get around that shit either. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder shortens your life. Sometimes considerably by your own hand. Sucks ass. Horrible, horrible fucking disorder. So, comes to mental illness. This one qualifies as severe. This one can be severe, but it also might not be severe. I've got autism, but I don't have severe autism. So I can still function in society. Well, it's not easy, but I can. This no matter what. No matter if you have a small case of complex post-traumatic stress disorder, that's severe. So even mild complex post-traumatic stress disorder is a severe mental illness. That's just the way I'm interpreting what you're saying, Hope Star. Banjo Biddy. Hi, Banjo Biddy. Do you play the banjo? I like Steve Martin. When I think of the banjo, I think of Steve Martin. I hear he's like an expert banjo player. I've seen his stand-up. He's played stand-up comedy. Fucking hilarious. Banjo Biddy says, greetings, fellow walnuts. Greeting, Banjo Biddy. Zayna says, Hope Star, that's terrible. I hope your toes heal. And Zayna says, hi, Banjo Biddy. Hope Star says, it looks like Mr. Deed's foot, but it's not getting better. Mr. Deeds, the Adam Sandler movie? About being a billionaire? Banjo Biddy says, hi, Zane. Hope Star says, no, there is no safety. And I'm not free, and I'm not really happy, just okay for now. I would take that. Being just okay. I would take that every day. Yep. I would take a world of being okay every day. I would forego all happiness in the future, all possible chance of happiness and being in a good mood and overall ecstatic and great to be just okay every day. Not possible. Hope Star says, my nails are long, natural claws, but currently broken off because of cleaning chemicals. What? What cleaning chemicals are you using that are breaking your nails? And that seems like that would eat away your fingers, too. Banjo Betty says, burrito baby. Oh, your puppy? When you talking about the puppy, when I picked the puppy up, the puppy's so damn adorable. Yeah, he's my burrito baby. He's such a cutest little thing in the whole damn world. Love that fucking dog. I love him. He's my buddy. I worry about him when I'm not here, and I don't need to. He's fucking fine. But I'm thinking when I leave the house, I'm like, man, I'm worried about the dog. He's probably confused as to why I'm not there. He's a fucking dog. He's fine. He can be fine all damn day without me being here. He'll live. Hope Star says, well, you do need to get them recolored, but the ink is probably better now that there are quality laws. Are we talking about the tattoos? The tattoos, yeah. Hope Star says, I forget to do stuff. And yeah, I have that. And then maybe tomorrow. Hope Star says, maybe tomorrow. That's yeah, my list of things to do. It's amazing how my list of things to do, I write on there, maybe tomorrow. Banjo Biddy says, I can see you're kind of by how you're, I can see you're kind by how you are so considerate of your doggo. I'm kind to my dog. I love my dog. I don't know how I am to people. Kind is not the word that I would use to describe my way with when I'm around people. Indifferent is my normal thing I go for. Treating people with indifference is, to a neurotypical person, that's the same as treating them rudely or badly. Even though you're not treating them rudely or badly, you're just treating them indifferently. But treating somebody with indifference who's autistic, well, they fucking love that. I do. That's fantastic stuff. Indifference is great, where you don't care and you don't hate them, you don't like them, they're just there. They're like part of the landscape. They're like a tree in the background or a painting on the wall. They're just kind of there. And it's like, okay, yeah, there's something there. Banjo Betty says, congrats on the job. Yeah, I got a job. Woo. Start on Monday. It's exciting. Bernie Loft says, congratulations on your new job. Yeah, I'm excited. Banjo Betty says, what was I doing? In quotation marks. LOL. Did I say that? And then, yeah, switch. Switch what? And hell yes, crack the code. What code? I get so far behind when I'm making comments. Oh shit, I gotta get ready in 15 minutes. Time passes by, so in 15 minutes I have to get up and I have to get ready to go because I gotta go pick up my daughter and take her somewhere. I'm going to take everybody with me and I'm gonna be driving. So my daughter asked me to give her a ride somewhere. She's apparently going to a rave with her sister. I didn't ask her what she meant by rave because it's none of my business. My daughters are adults, they're free to do whatever they want to, but I don't know what they mean by rave. Rave, back in my day, was where you would go to do ecstasy. They had techno music, glow sticks, pacifiers, and ecstasy. Ash says, what was I doing? Did I say what was I doing? Because that's in quotation marks. Like that's something I said, and then said emoji. And then Ash says, does anyone know what Walt was doing? I don't, I don't know. I don't remember saying that, but it sounds like something I would say. Berniloff says, rose oil is really good for skin and hair. I think it's like vitamin A. Is it? What do you think the rose oil from 1940s was made out of, back before they had like laws to make sure that things were actually what they say they were? Truth in advertising laws? I don't know when those started. Truth in advertising laws. I don't know what took so fucking long before to make that happen, but you had but they finally made laws that were like, okay, whatever you advertise that you're selling, it actually has to be that. They had to make laws for that, and they should have made those a lot sooner. Like snake oil, the cure-alls, like stuff like that, that all went away. Ash says, whilst avoiding the gas repair, they have installed a new intercom, and now I need to avoid them too. Gas repair. What are we talking about? Gas repair. Like, is there gas leaking in your house? Don't die. Ash says, isn't rose oil a Turkish delight? If so, ooh. Well, I don't know. The rose oil is what he called it, but it could have literally been anything. It could have been that could have been the name brand of it, and it could have been actually something else completely different. Ow. Berniloff says, don't know, agree though, ugh, to Turkish Delight. What does Turkish Delight mean? Is it that a pastry or something? Hope Star says, I like rose tea. I've not had rose tea. Wait. I've had flower teas, but I don't know if I've had rose tea. Hope Star said it should say rose hair tarantula, but my keyboard won't allow the word hair. Bernie Loft says, my rose perfume as a child was second to none. Water, leaves, sticks sprinkled with soil, lol. Like you made it yourself, like mud pies? Hope Star says, I used to play in the garden and trees till in the garden and trees till I had to have ants in my bath as a little kid. Till I had to have ants in my bath as a little kid. Until you had ants in your bath. You're saying that you took a bath and then ants came off of you? Wow. Outstar says I wanted the blue tarantula, but they are expensive because they testy. What does that mean? Testy. The tarantula is dangerous? They're not dangerous, are they? Ash said there's a snake in my boot. I've seen Toy Story. Hope Star says LOL Ash, and LOL says I love a tarantula. I'd love a tarantula. I would not. It's just one more thing to take care of. Hope Star says I just gave myself a pedicure minus the paint. I've had that done. Hold on. Sorry, things itch. Okay. Hope Star says grapeseed cereal. Oh, grapeseed cereal? You mean like grape nuts? What's grapeseed cereal? Ash says, so hygiene then, lol. Wait, what? And then Ash says, I wish I wasn't so weird about letting people in so I could just get repairs done. Yeah, it's fucking hard, isn't it? It's fucking hard. I need to get a fucking plumber in here bad. I got several things that need to get plumbed, but I'm gonna do that. Hope Star says, right, Ash, lol. I'm still here, says, hi, I'm still here, says Walton. That's me. You have a very, I have a very special question for you. Do you remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cereal? Yes, I do remember that because they had the bowls, which I had the bowls. I had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bowls that were shaped like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they were not dishwasher safe. And I had the bowls for them, and I used to give them to, and I didn't use them. I used them as when I had a cat. I had a cat, so I used them as cat bowls. And then when my cat would, if there's anything floating in the water, he would turn the bowl over by pushing on the head of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bowls. I remember the bowls I had. I didn't have the whole set. I had a Michelangelo, and I had a, I think I had Donatello. I had orange and I had blue. Maybe a Raphael. I want to say I had three, but I think something happened and I was down to two. But anyway, the fucking cat. The cat's name was Spike. I wanted my cat to have a dog's name, so I named my cat Spike, like the dog in Tom and Jerry. So I do. I remember the bowls. I honestly don't remember the cereal. I don't remember what the cereal looked like. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember the box either. That's the problem. The cereal, I can normally remember what the box looked like, but I can't remember what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones look like. But oh wait, hold on. What else did you say here? And I have the Ghostbusters cartoon in my 2-disc Ghostbusters DVD set. You got the Ghostbusters cartoon or the real Ghostbusters cartoon? Because the real Ghostbusters cartoon had like Egon and Ray Stans and what was Venkman. Ash said, Lucky Charms. I had Sugar Puffs too. And Ash says, I loved TMNT. And Hope Star says, I love corn pops. Hope Star says, loved, not anymore. Everything tastes like plastic. Yeah, cereal can. I remember cereal tasting so good when I was a kid, and now it's not. It doesn't have that same magic to it. And I was so heartbroken when I found out that Fruit Loops were all the same flavor. The different colors were all the same flavor. I was so disappointed when I found out that Fruit Loops were all the same color. And Apple Jacks. I had this thing when I had Apple Jacks. I did not like them when I first ate them, and then something happened where I loved them, and I had to have Apple Jacks all the time, and then all of a sudden I didn't like them anymore. Strangest thing. Like, I did not like Apple Jacks at all, and when I had to finish the box of Apple Jacks, I was so unhappy with myself. But then I like spent the night at a friend's house and then had Apple Jacks, and I ate them again. I'm like, I don't like Apple Jacks, but that's all I had, so I ate Apple Jacks. I'm like, man, this is good. So I don't know what was up with that. Ash says true. I don't know what was true. Wait, what time is it? Oh, I gotta get ready soon. Hope Star says I like Cocoa Pebbles and Captain Crunch. I liked Captain Crunch, but every time I ate it, it tore up the roof of my mouth. It just tore that shit up. Because I don't know if what I was pressing it up against there or not, but yeah, I mean, it was all right. And Hope Star, you spelled Cocoa Pebbles weird, like that C. The C in cocoa is strange. It's got a little squiggly line below the C in cocoa. Banjo Biddy says, I have a banjo that I need to practice with more often. The banjo is my favorite instrument. You and Steve Martin. You could look up some of Steve Martin's. Can you do that one banjo versus guitar? I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I can hear the song in my head, but I don't. Banjo Biddy says, I have autism and ADHD, and I would rather people be indifferent with me than be fake with me. Yeah, I don't have a ten. I'm not. I don't have a tendency to be real fake when it comes to other people. It's too fucking hard. When I'm working, when I'm at a job, I don't like to lie because it's too fucking hard to remember my lies. I mean, I really struggle with remembering lies. So when I tell a lie, I'm like, fuck, I gotta like remember it forever. I have to forever remember that lie in case someone asks me again. Because I've caught people lying so many times because of the way that my brain works that someone says something to me, like 6 months later, they might say something else to me that contradicts what they said 6 months prior. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I remember telling this to people when new people would start working at this job, last job that I had. I said, all right, you need to do your best not to lie to me because I have a tendency to remember that. And if you're lucky, if you lie to me and I realize you're lying to me, if you're lucky, I'll call you out on it right then and there. If you're lucky. But if you're not lucky, I'm not going to call you out on it. I'm just going to keep that bit of information in my head, and I'm going to wait until you lie to me again. And then, like in some time when it's important, and then I'm going to come back to you with and say, are you sure about that? Are you just as sure as you were this other time that you told me this other thing? And then I've got two lies right there that I'm blowing up at one time. And I like to wait until there's other people around to call you out on your lies. I mean, if I call you out right then and there, it's whoever's right then and there. But if I decide not to call you out right then and there and I hold on to that information and decide to use it later, I will use it at a time that is very, very inconvenient for you. I don't have any friends. I don't know why. That's not true. I know exactly why. Hope Star says, I just bought some rosemary and peppermint shampoo. I have some dandruff shampoo, but I don't use it unless it's really bad. I don't shampoo at all. Hope Star says, I just don't want people to be mean. Yeah, no shit. Not in this world. Sorry. This planet is, there's nowhere to go on this planet and avoid that. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go get ready to go. I'm gonna have to go get ready to go. I'm gonna have to go get ready to go. So hold on, I gotta I'm leaving it right there. Okay. I'm gonna go. I gotta go I'm gonna change my clothes. I'm gonna do it like right off of the camera. I've got I got pants that I was wearing. I got pants that I was wearing yesterday, and it's really convenient for me. It's like I'm wearing my pants. It's got everything I need in my pockets. I just take my whole pants off, and I got hooks on the side of my dresser and on the side of my chest which are two pieces of furniture, that I can just hang my pants on. So they're hanging right there. All I gotta do is just go put them on, and then I need to put my phones and grab my phones, and I'm good to go. And then I gotta put on my shoes. But when I put my shoes on, my dog gets all excited. He's like, "Where are we going? What are we doing?" It's like, we aren't going anywhere. I am going somewhere. All right, I have got to put on my shoes. Oh wait, hold on. I see a name I've not seen. Or is it Gregorius Mike? Hello, Gregorius Mike. Sorry, I'm not commenting directly as to what you're saying because I have to go change my. Oh wait, maybe I can read it here. Just got here. Welcome. Hold on, I gotta move my Dodge. Oh, come on, don't make it easy on me, buddy. Oh. There he is. Can you see him? That's my sweet puppy dog right there. He's the bestest. Did I disturb you? He doesn't want me to kiss him. Oh. You're fine. Stay right there. Put your butt on the chair. Okie dokie, Smokey. Alright, stay here and entertain everyone because you're adorable. Alright, I gotta go put pants on. Well, I have pants on, but I gotta put other pants on. I will take these pants off, but you're not gonna see that. Okay. Boom. I did it. Black pants, and I got everything I need in my pockets. I am good to go. That's trash. Okay. I gotta go find my shoes. My dog watches my every move. Because he doesn't want to miss anything. These are my shoes that I wear. They were one time they were white and black, but this one's more charcoal and this one's more off-white because they're dirty. This is how I achieve balance in my world because my shoes kind of remind me of a yin-yang. And it took me a long time to find a pattern of lacing my shoes that I liked, but that's how I lace my shoes. And it's exact. This pattern here is the reverse of this one here. So they're the same in reverse. For a good reason. Ah! Converse are great. They're always they're always the same, you know? So you can get different colored ones and it's all good in the hood. And I started wearing Converse because my daughters are both very big Converse people. They fucking love them. So I decided to buy some Converse, and it took me a while to find the ones that I liked. These are my, well, technically these are my second and third pair of Converse. I bought these at the same time. I bought a pair of black ones and I bought a pair of white ones. Classic black, classic white. They were the cheapest ones. I don't know, $70 a pair or some shit like that. Anyway. Converse. There we go. Well, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, but I'm not going to walk out the door for like 10 minutes. I gave myself 15 minutes to get ready, and it took 5. Actually, I gave myself 10, but with a 10 with a 5-minute buffer. But I'm like ready to go in 5. I don't like that. See, this is like this little dent in my right there in my hair. Ah, cold nose, man. All right, I can sit and hold my puppy for a little while. Come here, puppy, puppy, puppy. Oh, he's my buddy. I know, I want to hold my buddy. Excuse me, that was disgusting. This is my buddy. This is my Dotson. There are many like him, but this one is mine. Yoda. This is Yoda. Yep, yep. He's the bestest. One daughter named his first name, and the other daughter named his middle name. So the daughter that I'm going to go pick up is the one who gave him his first name of Yoda. And then the daughter that I'm delivering my daughter to, my other daughter, I'm picking up one daughter and dropping her off at my other daughter's work. She's the one who came up with the middle name, which was Yip Yip. When I first got this dog, my daughter's like, "What's his name?" And I'm like, "Well, he doesn't have a name. He was a puppy. He was 9 weeks old." I'm like, "Well, he doesn't have a name." She's like, "I'm like, you can name him." She's like, "Oh, I can name anything I want." I'm like, "Anything you want." She's like, "Anything I want." I'm like, "Anything you want. Name a dog whatever you want." She goes, "Can I name him Bubbles?" And I said, "No fucking way." And she's like, "What? Why?" And I'm like, "You're not going to give the dog a stripper's name." And I said, "What else you got?" And she's like, "Well, can I name him Yoda?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." So then she's like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yes." She's like, "I can really name him Yoda?" And I'm like, "Yes. If that's what you want to call him, that's what you want to call him." My daughter she had a hard time accepting the fact that whatever name she chose, that's going to be the name of the dog. She's like, "Well, I get to decide?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So Yoda, Yip Yip. But we mostly call him, if we call him by his name, we'll say Yoda Bear, or one daughter calls him Yo Bear. Ugh. Yeah, smell puppy. I don't call him either one of those things. I call him buddy. So when I'm talking to him, I say buddy all the time. So I'm like, "Hey buddy, I'm gonna go outside, buddy. I'm gonna do this, buddy. What about this, buddy? Hey buddy." And I'm like, I pat him on his butt and I say, "That's my buddy. That's my buddy. Yeah, that's my buddy. Aren't you my buddy? Yeah, aren't you my buddy?" It's our thing. He just wants to be held. He's a bit of an attention whore. Such a sweet little boy. Yeah, he wants to be held, but he's not comfortable. But he wants me to hold him, but he's not 100% comfortable. I'm just going to go and hop in my car and go. Fuck it. I'm going to leave early. What do I care? Maybe I'll just drive slow. You're coming with me, so I'm going to go hop in the car. Ah! I'm going to go hop in the car. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 71 degrees.
Ow, I just moved my hand in a way that, like, it hurt. I felt pain right here, and it shot up my arm. Ow. Got an injury. Selenite. Okay, gotta turn that one off. Okay. Put on a happy face. Do I have to pee? Probably should try, right? Okay. When I was younger, I'm going to tell you the pee story. Nobody. He just ran into his... He has a crate right there, and he just ran into it like he's going somewhere. Not a crate, a carrier. Should I brush my teeth? I'm gonna brush my teeth. Hold on. I'm going to brush my teeth. It doesn't take long. It's really fast. All right, we're going. We're going on a trip now. On a field trip. Sometimes I walk my dog, but not this time. I'm walking down the stairs. Bye, puppy. I love you, puppy. I'll see you soon, puppy. It's kind of dark and scary. My basement has lights that automatically turn on. They're fantastic. Oh, this is what I say to my daughters every time they walk out the door. So I wrote it on the door they walk out of. Have fun, be careful, love you, goodbye. I'm in my garage. I have two different garage door buttons. One of them's called Rick and one's called Morty. Rick is the one that my car is in. Alright, I'm getting in the car. Oh shit, I gotta go get gas. It's a good thing that I'm leaving a little early. Maybe. Shit! I don't want to break it. Okay. Did I get my keys? On the road again. Da 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 da. Road again. Da 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 da. Road again. And I can't wait to get da 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 road again. On the road again. Da 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 da. Road again. I'm going to the gas station. Da 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 road again. I can't wait to get off the road again. Da 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 on the road again. On the road again. So when I was a kid, I remember this vividly, and this was really upsetting because I had autism, and I listened to adults like they knew what they were talking about, and that was a big mistake. So when I remember like we'd go to leave somewhere, and I was told, I was asked, do you have to go to the bathroom? And I'd say no. Hello? Oh, I lost my... I guess I drove out of the range of my Wi-Fi, so it might have done something. So when I was a kid, I was asked, do you have to go to the bathroom? We're leaving, do you have to go to the bathroom? I'd say no, and they'd say, well, go try anyway. And I said, I don't have to go. And they'd say, well, go try anyway. And then like an idiot, I would go in the bathroom and literally try to make pee come out when I did not have to go to the bathroom. So I'm like trying to force muscles to make pee come out, and nothing would come out. And then because I forced the muscles, I couldn't help but think about that the whole time. I'd get in the car, we wouldn't get very far, and I'd be like, I have to pee. Because they made me, they fucking made me have to fucking. You know? So that's why, yeah, what was I saying? I don't like people. So when I said, as a kid, I don't have to pee, it really didn't have to pee. Like, I wasn't lying. So I get in trouble for not doing anything wrong. I'm at an intersection. I can drive. I can leave the house. It's difficult for me to drive and to leave the house. So I try to, well, yeah, but you know, my daughter asked me for help, so that if anything's going to make me do it, that's going to make me do it. So that's what we're doing right now. Well, I'm actually on my way to, what am I doing? Oh, I got to get gas, because I just looked down and I saw the gas lights on. It's flashing. It says I can get 46 miles I can drive, which is weird because I thought it was 45 a second ago. But it's flashing 46 miles like, dude, get some gas. Dude, get some gas. Excuse me, that was disgusting. Whoa. It kind of tasted a little disgusting too. What was that? For dinner I had flat bagels, like the really flat ones. And I bought deli meat for the first time in a long time. I bought chicken because turkey's too dry. So I bought chicken deli meat. And I bought some mild cheddar cheese slices. And I ate it on a flat bagel that was an everything bagel. And I had a lot of mayonnaise and just a little bit of ranch on it. Shit was fucking delicious. It was so fucking delicious I had to make another one. I'm at the gas station. It was not a far drive. Oh man, the Powerball's 195 and the Mega Millions is 62 million. Da 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 da. Road again. Okay. My gas thing's on the passenger side. Most of the cars I've had has been on the driver's side, so that's kind of a pain in the dick. And then I gotta pull the button over here, and I always forget, and I'd walk over there. You wanna go with me? I know it says you're not supposed to have your phone because it might make a spark, but that's just bullshit. Phones don't make sparks, that's just lies. That's lies. One-handed. I got my credit card. I almost held up my credit card. Like, see, I've got a credit card. That would not have been smart. Remove chip card. The little hook thing that's supposed to hold my lid didn't hold it. Select grade. Let's go with premium. No, remove nozzle and then select grade. I did not do that correctly. I didn't listen. Okay. Fueling has begun. Let me see if I have cash. I'm gonna go buy lottery tickets. Do you want to come with me? Don't really have a choice. I got none. Here we go. There's a bunch of birds' nests up there in the sign of the gas station, and then they could poop on me. Hello, can I please get a Powerball and a Mega Millions? The winning ones, please.
The winning ones?
Yes, please. Don't give me those ones that don't win.
A winning one too? Y'all gonna have to split it if I'm both.
Well,
I gotta split it, shit.
that would be hard to explain if two winning tickets came from the same one on the same draw.
That's right.
That would be tough.
That's called God.
It's called God's plan.
God's plan, okay. Thank you very much. I went in and asked for the winning tickets, the Powerball jackpot. I said I want the winning ones. And then the guy right there next to me said, yeah, I want one too. I also want the winning ones. It's like, well, what the fuck, man? Now I gotta split it. I don't want to fucking split my winnings, but I mean, I will. If I have to choose between not winning and splitting, I would choose splitting. But I can't believe that guy. That would be hard to explain, don't you think, if the winning ticket came from If two people won from the same place, like what would the odds be for that? I got 12 gallons and it cost me $40 American. Okay. I'm back in. Did I lose you?